Okay, welcome. A quick post analysis. As you can see, British pound Japanese yen played out as anticipated yesterday. Buys at the break of the structure, stop loss below the structure, 1 hour a year, and it kept rallying. But if you recall, when I mentioned that this is a supply zone, so you just have to watch the video for yesterday to get a detailed explanation. This is a supply zone. One price entered the supply zone, gauge the momentum of the buys. It became weak. Okay, there was a structure here, failed to make a new high, broke the low, and that signaled what? That signaled um the sales. Okay. However, I believe this was outside when I was looking at gold by this time. Outside my purview. Okay. So um GG played out beautifully. That's what I'm trying to say. So just watch the forecast for yesterday so that you understand. And let's be introduced to today's forecast. What I'm looking at, I'm just going to make this very simple and sweet. Buys, potential buys above here, sells below here. As simple as that. So this candle, let's say it grows. If it breaks this top wick, stop loss below it, and in anticipation for what? More buys. Or if it comes bearish, breaks this bottom wick to go down. So this is just what I'm looking at on British pound, Japanese yen. For gold, gold played out beautifully. In fact, it was just doing ping pong yesterday. Like one, it comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes. Though you see clearly, but let's just do some post analysis, then we'll look at that. For yesterday, if you remember, I was like of the impression that if this by then price was around here, this makes a new high on the break of the low. I'm going to anticipate more sales. Don't forget this is gold. It moves erratically, and so what I did was I dropped down to a lower time frame so that I'm going to see price action very clearly, and this is it. Um, I didn't use the 30 minutes. I dropped down to even the 15 minutes. Let me get a sweeter price action. So what did I see on the 15 minutes? I see this weak rally, then smack down. On the break of this low, I took my sales with stop loss above the structure. It hit. This is the ping pong I'm telling you about. After it hit, it came up, was smacked down again. It hit the support, came up, smacked down again. Then it took out those who put their stop loss on sales here. But if you check for buys here, but if you check for sales, if your stop loss was here, it did not take out the stop loss. It will keep giving you profit. Why? Never trade the range in seller's territory looking for the buys. Instead, it's better to be going for the sale. So all you got to do is wait for it to come here, take sell, drop, return, take sell, drop. Then this particular distance, return, take sell, drop. Then it came here, failed to even come up. But if you take this sell now because it closed below the range and failed to come up, this is just too aggressive. There's something I wanted to share quickly before I proceed to Bitcoin. This is going to be very, very short, straight to the point. Okay. If you look at what price action did on Monday, I think, um, Monday, price action did like this, went up. This was London session by New York or entering or pre-New York, smackdown. Look at yesterday, London by New York or pre-New York, smackdown. You understand what I'm trying to say? It was just like a repetition. Some weeks like this, price tends to do what it did yesterday. So most smart traders, once you know that you're in seller's territory, it did like this, smackdown. You're still in seller's territory, it did like this. It's just a mirror effect, smackdown. So the big sales will be on the smackdown. The taking of the breadcrumbs will be the bullish rally, which is counter trend. And I was holding my sales. If you check the forecast, for Monday, that I was looking for sales, played out beautifully. Check the forecast for yesterday. I was looking for sales after this counter trend buy, played out beautifully. Now for today, price is this is end of month, so I'm not very aggressive, but I'm still taking my crumbs here and there. So for today, I'm looking at potential sales below here, potential buys above here. It's as simple as this. Price is in a range right now. If it go up, let's say, you see what I'm talking about, on the 4 hours, sales could occur below there. So that's just what I'm looking at. If this bullish candle, today's candle, breaks its own low again, we'll be anticipating more sales. If it breaks the high, we'll be anticipating more buys. So it's just as simple as that. Then for Bitcoin, let's see what Bitcoin is going to show us today. Bitcoin played out beautifully. No, not. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, and it's still dipping. So if you were buying and holding in anticipation that it should go up, just like the forecast, let me go to the 4 hours. It's going to show a clearer bearish market structure. Okay, for the 4 hours, look at this clearly. I was told you that sweet buys will occur above here, that price could retrace and do what? Smack down. Then on the break of the low, it will continue its bearish momentum. In fact, from this very position here, the bearish momentum could continue down and it occurred. For today, what I'm looking at for is to continue its bearish momentum going down. So quickly, just like what the forecast for yesterday, we'll wait to see if there will be deeper retracement, okay, at least to the neckline, then kaboom, okay, something of this nature. If this is not deeper retracement, then kaboom. But if it takes out these cells, then we'll be looking at for more buys. So now price has moved, so we have to be fluid. What I mean by that is this would have to move to this position here. So far as price is below this level, so far as price is below this level, we'll be looking for sales. Immediately price crosses above, we'll be anticipating buys at least to retest this high. So that is all I have for you for Bitcoin, gold, and British pound Japanese yen. That's all for now. Peace out. Bye.